Well, I believe as a species, as a human species, as does many people on this earth right now, that we are part of an evolutionary process where we are actually consciously evolving to a higher vibration. There will become a time, and you don't have to believe me on this, because whether you believe it or not is 100% irrelevant. It does not change a damn thing. There is going to be a time where, in the journey of your soul, your consciousness, all of the lifetimes and experiences that are now stored within your subconscious is going to be integrated so that you are going to find yourself, instead of just a fragment of your soul, you are going to know yourself as the entirety of your soul. And that is a state of wholeness, a state of completion. And you are going to be aware of every lifetime that you've ever lived, every experience that your soul has ever encountered. And when you reach that state of consciousness, it does not mean that you're not going to continue to evolve. You're going to evolve at a different level. You're going to vibrate at such a high intensity of vibration. I'm going to digress. Remember, I told you everything is really a wave. Waves vibrate. Everything is a vibration of a wave. When you change that vibration and shift your consciousness to that state, you are going to be able to travel through time and space. You are going to have an understanding of your interconnectedness with the universe that you cannot comprehend from this linear, limited perspective of physical matter where you find your consciousness in right now. You are going to evolve into a being of such high vibration, such beauty and light, such intelligence, such a level of consciousness that realities that you cannot even comprehend are going to be open to you. I believe that. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to ask you a request. And this is not a light joke or I ask this with all sincerity. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I want you to remember that I asked you this. When you reach that state, when you reach that level of consciousness where you become aware of your totality and your connection with all that is, when you vibrate at such a speed and such a vibration that you can travel through time and space, I want you to remember me. I want you to come back, and I want you to inspire me. And I'm asking you that right now. And this moment of time and space in which I am asking you that will always exist within the universe. Every moment always exists. Just as I move through time, what I had experienced in the past is still there within the universe. So this moment that I am making this request will always exist within the universe. I want you to someday remember it when you reach that state. Now I'll tell you something. If you do come back and you are gracious and kind enough and loving enough to help me, I will help you. First of all, I'll tell you, I may not see you. You may come back at that high level of vibration and inspire me. And because of my limited vision, my limited physical senses at this state in the evolution of my soul, you may be beyond the spectrum of my senses. I may not physically see you. I may not physically hear your voice. But there will be a couple times where I will. I don't know who you are, but one of you will, because I've already experienced it. But I don't want you to let that stop you, please. I promise you at this moment in time that I will be as open, as minded as I can. I will take everything that I think I know and I will lay it aside so that you in your wisdom will be able to inspire me and direct me along the path. I will be still. I will search within. And when I am in those still moments, I will hear your voice and your thoughts. And I'm going to ask you to help me to evolve. And here's what I'm going to do for you. As you help me to evolve, I will give everything that you give to me back to you through these videos. And we're going to create a sort of a causality loop where, as one whole, we help each other to evolve. So you're going to give to me, I give back to you, which then in turn some point in your evolution can give back to me. And we evolve as a consciousness, as a unit together. And I am seriously making that request. My name is Robert Jack Cutter. I was born on August 8th, 1970 at 3:07 a.m. in Kaiser Hospital at Walnut Creek, California. I was the only boy born that night, so you'll be easy to find me. And when you vibrate at such a high level that you can travel through time and space, will you please come back and inspire me during my life? And I promise again that I will give you whatever you give to me. I will not charge money for it, because how could I charge it? It's yours. You gave it to me. We own it together. And I make that request in all seriousness. You don't have to believe it now, but someday when you reach that point, please remember that I asked you. Also, as a side note, I want to tell you right now, I can be as stubborn as a mule. I am so impatient that I want you to know you're going to see probably every stupid thing that I've ever done in my life. Will you promise me that when I judge myself, that you won't judge me? Promise me that you'll be able to see past my faults and still guide me. Will you promise me that? And here's a sign between the two of us, or between all of us. Something that I will know that you're there. I can feel your presence already. When very sensitive on my face. I can feel it when you're around. You can let me know periodically that you're there. It feels like cobwebs on my face, but I feel it. So I'm telling this to you. Remember it for when you're in that highly evolved state. Come back, please. Inspire me and help me. I promise I'll be humble, and I promise I'll listen the best I can. And together we'll grow, and I will share whatever you give me with you. And that will be our promise. We'll make it together. Gonna sign off now. Bye-bye.